Gorgeous, what did you do about this?
Well, I tried my best.
Most people see Chilli as the heart of the healer family, the strong one, the wise one, the mum who never breaks. But what if I told you?
Happy Mother's Day!
There are moments in Bluey that feel like something darker. Moments that don't just show a mum guiding her kids, but a mum preparing her family for life without her. The truth is, if you look closely, there are signs hidden across episodes. Signs that feel like warnings. Clues we thought were harmless now feel like goodbyes. And today, we're uncovering them all. Because the final moment, the one where Chilli is truly gone, could change the way you see Bluey forever. The look only a mum gives before goodbye. Every parent knows that look, the one that mixes pride with quiet sadness. The look that says, I won't always be here, but you'll be okay. And if you watch Chilli closely,
Come on, Bluey. Crawl to Mama,
you'll see she gives that look more than once. In Baby Race, she smiles as Bluey finally crawls. It's tender, joyful, but frees the frame, and it's bittersweet. Her eyes don't just celebrate Bluey growing up. They mourn the truth that one day Bluey won't need her. Then again, in the show, when Bluey and Bingo act out her life, Chilli laughs. Yes, but notice her stillness. For a moment, she isn't just watching her kids play. She's imagining what they'll remember of her, as if she already knows that one day, this play will be all they have left. These aren't just mum looks, they're goodbye looks. The letter she never sends. Every child gives their parents something to hold on to. A drawing, a craft, a silly little note. But in Bluey, sometimes it feels like Chilli is the one writing letters we'll never see. Look at Copycat. Bluey draws for her, and Chilli smiles. But she doesn't just smile. She folds it like she's tucking away more than paper, as if she's storing a memory for when she can't make new ones. And this theme repeats. In camping, Bluey learns that not every story gets an ending. Chilli, too, carries that truth. When she tucks Bingo in, her look isn't just good night. It's the look of a mum who knows her daughters will one day outgrow her arms, just like Bluey lost John Luke. These are her unsent letters, moments she keeps for herself, not written in words but in glances, touches, and quiet silences. And the heartbreaking part? We'll never read them, because those letters were never meant for us. They were only meant for Bluey and Bingo, for the days when Chilli won't be there to say goodbye.
Go, Bluey.
The room she keeps closed. Every family has a room no one enters, not because it's locked, but because what's inside is too heavy to face. In Bluey, there are quiet hints that Chilli carries a room like this, a place in her heart that stays shut. Think about Shadowlands. The game is light, silly. Yet then Chilli appears in the background, her smile faint, her voice softer than usual. It's almost as if she's standing guard outside that invisible door, making sure her kids never notice it. In Baby Race, she hesitates, just for a second, like the weight of her own past almost slips through the crack, but then she swallows it, hides it again, behind that closed room. And here's the truth. A closed room isn't empty. It's full of what-ifs, full of memories too sharp to touch. Chilli doesn't let her kids step inside that room, not yet. Instead, she protects it, guards it, because she knows one day, Bluey and Bingo will find it themselves. And when they do, it will break them. Not because of what's hidden inside, but because they'll finally realize their mum had been carrying it, all along, in silence. The silence in her voice. Sometimes pain doesn't come out as tears. It comes out as silence. A pause too long, a laugh too thin. Chilli has moments like this across the series. Quiet beats where her voice falters. Listen closely in Baby Race, when she admits, "You're doing great, Mum." It's tender, but almost shaky, as if she's not just speaking to another mother, but to herself. A version of herself that still wonders if she did enough. Then there's the show. While Bandit laughs loudly, Chilli is softer. Her smile doesn't fully reach her eyes. She claps, but there's a shadow in her expression, as if she's holding back a story her children aren't ready to hear. And that's the heartbreak, when someone's voice betrays them, not with words, but with what they don't say. Because deep inside, Chilli's silence isn't empty. It's loaded with memories, with loss, with the fear that if she speaks, she might break. And her kids would see a side of her they're not supposed to yet. And so, she chooses quiet. Not because she wants to, but because it's the only way she knows how to protect them.
Woohoo! Go, Bluey!
The missing room. Every house has one, a door that stays shut, a room you walk past but never enter. In the Healer home, we've seen nearly every corner, the playroom, the bedrooms, the backyard. But there's one door, one space that always seems out of frame. Could this be nothing more than coincidence? Sure, but in storytelling, nothing is accidental. In Baby Race, notice how Bandit closes a door just before comforting Chilli. We never see inside, it's almost too deliberate. A reminder that not every story is ready to be shown, and that's what makes it powerful. Because for Chilli, that closed door isn't just wooden hinges. It's a wound. A memory of what was once supposed to be there. A crib, toys, laughter that never arrived. Maybe that's why the show doesn't open it, not out of secrecy, but out of respect. Because some doors stay closed until the person inside is ready to open them, and when Bluey or Bingo finally do, that might be the moment this story, the one hiding in silence, finally comes out. The night Chilli cried alone. Every parent has that one night. The night when the weight of it all feels too much. And for Chilli, this moment runs deeper than just being tired. In Baby Race, we see her break down after comparing herself to other mums. But what if the tears held more than frustration? What if they carried the grief of something she couldn't say out loud? Notice how Bandit doesn't speak. He doesn't tell her it's fine or that she's overreacting. He just stays. Because sometimes, silence is the only language grief understands. And that's why this scene stings. Because for parents who've been there, who've lost, who've grieved, that quiet moment feels achingly familiar. But then, she smiles. Not because the pain is gone, but because the love in front of her, the baby she does have, reminds her to keep going. It's not a replacement. It never is. But it's a reason to wake up tomorrow, to laugh again, to hold on to hope, even when a piece of your heart is missing. That's why Baby Race hits harder than any other episode. It's not just about milestones, it's about the hidden milestones of grief, healing, and finding light in the darkest hours.
Oh, sweetie. Look, we were all learning to do things for the first time.
The goodbye she practices in Sleepy Time. Sleepy Time is one of the most beautiful episodes in Bluey, but if you look closely, it's also one of the saddest. Because in this dream, Chilli doesn't just comfort Bingo.
Remember, I'll always be here for you.
She gives her a lesson in letting go. She says, "I'll always be here." And sure, on the surface, it's just a mum soothing her child. But what if it's more than that? What if it's Chilli quietly rehearsing a goodbye her daughters will one day hear for real? Because parents know the truth. We don't get to stay forever. And sometimes the best gift you can give your children is the courage to keep shining even after you're gone. Sleepy Time isn't just a dream. It's a glimpse of a mum preparing her kids for the day they'll have to dream without her. The empty chair in camping. Camping is remembered for one of Bluey's most magical friendships, but hidden inside that campfire glow is something much heavier. Because when Jean-Luc leaves, Bluey is crushed. She stares at the empty chair. She doesn't understand why good things end. And that's where Chilli's quiet presence matters most. She doesn't rush in to fix it. She doesn't say, "Don't worry, you'll see him again." She lets Bluey sit with the loss. Because deep down, Chilli knows. One day her girls will lose more than a friend. They'll lose her. And when that moment comes, they'll need the strength to sit in that silence. Camping isn't just about childhood friendship, it's a rehearsal for grief. The first quiet lesson that some goodbyes are permanent. The last walk in Baby Race. Baby Race is often remembered as a story about milestones. Bluey learning to walk, Bandit's quiet encouragement, and Chilli's moment of doubt. But there's something haunting in that final walk. Because Chilli isn't just celebrating Bluey's first steps, she's realizing something every parent eventually does. One day, those tiny hands will let go for good. And when that day comes, when her daughters no longer need her hand to guide them, Chilli will have to face the ultimate goodbye. That's why Baby Race hits harder than we realize. It's not just about walking, it's about Chilli quietly preparing to be left behind. Chilli's silent preparation. 9 quiet clues, 9 hidden moments, 9 times Chilli showed us she was already preparing her daughters for a world without her. Because every giggle, every lesson, every bedtime story was also a soft goodbye. Not a goodbye today, not even tomorrow, but one that will come someday, when Bluey and Bingo no longer need her to guide them. And maybe that's the lesson hidden inside Bluey all along. That childhood isn't forever, that every parent is secretly racing against time, and that love is most powerful when it prepares us for the moment it has to let go. So the next time you watch Bluey, look closely, because behind every laugh, there's also a whisper from Chilli, teaching her daughters how to live without her.